All right, welcome to Broken Quattros. I'm Dave, and we have a new Broken Quattro. Oh, too much. Okay, so a little backstory. First of all, I filmed this. It got deleted, and so I'm filming it again months later because I lost the footage. So this is a 1991 Audi Quattro Sport 20 valve. This car was originally purchased in Seattle, Washington at University Audi, and then it traveled to California for a bunch of years and then to Arizona where it sat. The owner, he ended up moving back to North Carolina and decided he wasn't going to take it with him, and it was sitting in his garage for something like 14 years. This car, unfortunately, just got wet for the first time in probably 15 years. But, so according to Audi of America, it's one of 57 that were imported for the 1991 year. And I guess 5 out of this, or hang on, 7 were brilliant black. And 5 of the 7 had the black interior as well. So, pretty rare numbers. Back to the car. I popped the hood. So some of the main things, like I said, we got the clutch slave cylinder that needs to be replaced. We're going to go to my buddy's shop and do it on the lift because I don't feel like crawling. But everything is actually in really good shape, really clean. Car overall has very little modification over the years. We're still sitting on the original speed lines. It does obviously have some Magna-Core spark plug wires, which isn't a bad thing. It's also sitting on, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, yeah, kind of. H&R springs, and it looks like Bilstein inserts. Again, nice tasteful modification. The car overall is in really good shape. Apparently, this door, you can see that it's been primed. It's been replaced. I think I don't know. From what I can tell, from what I can gather, it looks like there was a parking lot accident where somebody bumped into his door. I think he just pocketed most of the money, put a new door on it and didn't paint it, called it a day. And so we're going to get it painted and finish that process. This side looks perfect though, other than the water spots and pollen that's on it now. He did one of the other tasteful things he did. You'll notice it has the B4 style middle and lower trims, which I actually think make it look a lot cleaner. Inside, relatively stock. Like I said, I've already replaced the door cards. Also, the sunroof was not present. Apparently that was broken as well. And he didn't replace it or fix it. And so I just did. So the goal here is to get this back running, driving. We're going to keep this one in original condition. It's in original condition. It's an excellent original condition. So we're going to keep it that way. There are problems. So like I said, it went off the road for the clutch, the slave cylinder on the clutch. We're going to replace that. We've already, but it also was non-running. The gas that was in it was sitting for the last 15 years or 14 years or however long it's been. And so a lot of other things. While it sat in a garage, and so the clear coat's actually decent on it, it was in Arizona heat, and so a lot of stuff dried out. Now, it has the dashboard that has dried and stretched. So if you can see, the vent's gone, it's cracked out, all these aren't fitting anymore. Things I've already replaced that you'll see, the door cards were all peeled off. I was lucky enough to have a local junkyard that had a 93 Quattro with black interior, and so I pulled a whole bunch of stuff off of that. So I got a dashboard, and it's now starting to rain on me, so I'm going to move this inside, including the things, some of the fun stuff like North American market only has this weird leg pad, so I grabbed that. Europeans love that. They also love these little cup holders that stick into the center console. Again, this is it's an Audi part, but it was literally the US spec only. So basically to sell cars, they're like, oh, we better put some cup holders in it or Americans aren't going to buy it. Oh, we put a better leg rest on it or else those Americans, they won't buy it. So some funny little things, but we'll be putting all this stuff into that car. And I'm going to stop this now and then we'll continue in a second when the rain chills. I peeked at the timing belt, looks intact. I'm just gonna try to start it, see what happens. Got bounce. Could be some really old gas in here, so. Gas light is on. Maybe it doesn't have enough. All right, no go. Okay, so the 90 has compression, has spark, not getting fuel. Tested it with some starter fluid, fired up in the sense that it sputtered and drank up the fluid that I gave it. So we're gonna, and I can't hear the pump running. And on these ones, it's pretty obvious because it's literally right underneath the car here. I happen to have a spare, so we'll throw this pump on there and just see if that'll solve the issue. There they are. Okay, so replace the fuel pump with one that I had lying around, and now hopefully you can hear this. We'll find out. So key in the on position. You can hear the fuel pump prime now. It'll crank still. Oh, actually, it's trying really, really hard to fire. Let's just be really honest. This gas is from 2006. So, if it's combustible at all. Hey, it's kind of running. It's trying. That's good. That's progress. So, I think the next step at this point is fuel stuff. So, fuel filter, and I need to just dump what's in the tank. Like, it is raunchy. It smells so awful. Like, I've had bad gas and, you know, whatever. This is like next level bad gas. All right, so I have done a quick drain of the tank. Luckily, it's, what do you call it? It's a gravity fed tank, so not too hard to actually drain it. And I have put some fresh-ish gas in it, and a little bit of seafoam as well, just to kind of give it something. And oh, and my wipers are on apparently. And now it's actually idling very nice. Still a little ticky and stuff, which pretty common for 20 valves. Like I said, I still want to do oil change and stuff like that. The tank's still not reading. I don't know if it's probably the float in there. Also, like I'd seen it in the pictures before I bought the car, but the guy had removed the coolant reservoir and stuff, and I don't know. I didn't get the full story there as to why or what's going on. But there's no coolant in it, so I'm not letting it really run long. I have some premix. I'm going to add it in here, see if it even holds anything in the system or if it just dumps out on the ground. So always an adventure. You never know what's going to happen. Let's see if I can do this. going freestyle here. Maybe we'll stop. No. Another fun surprise, this car actually came, so first of all, like this engine bay is quite clean, mostly original. It has some upgraded coils, or I should say coil wires. That's really the only upgrade I've seen on it. There are H&R springs and Bilsteins. I don't know if you can see up in there, which is nice. We just dumped a little coolant in. There's nothing on the ground, so that's a good start. Maybe we'll pour in the rest of that and just see what happens. Again, this car was taken off the road because of the clutch issue. Clutch pedals on the floor. It's probably the clutch slave, clutch master, one of the two. I'll try to get it bled, find out what's going on, replaced, and yeah, we'll go from there. The goal with this is really just simple. This is a car that needs love, and I can give it that love in a quick and easy way and then sell it on to someone else. This isn't a car I'm going to keep. Unfortunately, right now in my life, I need to make some cash here, and this is a decent way that I can take this car, rehab it, get it back on the road, send it on to its second owner. So, technical owner, titled owner. I probably won't register this in my name just because I don't plan on keeping it that long. So, yeah, we're going to finish filling this, and hopefully we can get it up to 10. It also actually, surprisingly, it actually had the original underbelly tray, which I can't remember the last time I saw a B3 with one at all. So, pretty impressive. So we're going to try running again. It didn't even take a full gallon of coolant. So we'll see. Maybe we can get it up to temperature and get it bled out. Okay, I didn't take my camera, but I went to the junkyard because a new car popped in. Hoopla. We'll go. Okay, so headed back home. I just went to the junkyard. Got a weird vibration. I must have some snow on my tires. So a local B4 popped up, but it's a 93 B4, which is the early version. Now, at the time that I'm filming this, I haven't posted any videos of the new car that I got, but I'm assuming that I'm already talking about the new car in this video. So the B3 and the B4 have the same door cards, kind of. Up until 94, when in the US we had mandatory passenger side airbags, they were the same door cards, basically. The rears have speakers in them, but that's not a big ordeal. They're the same size, shape, everything like that. This car happened to have black leather, perfect condition door cards, and that's exactly what I need. The car, as you probably well know, it was kind of a West Coast car. It was kind of a desert car, so some of the glue and stuff got dried out, and the door cards peeled off, the leather peeled off. The owner had pulled off the entire leather off the driver's door card, and wasn't even included or anywhere to be found. So anyway, found these door cards and snagged them. They're in the back there. Some in the back seat. Grabbed a sunroof motor. Not sure if that's the problem on mine, but we're going to test it out. And we also grabbed the grill, just because nice grills are always nice to have. We're probably going to go back and get the dashboard, but I didn't have tools to pull the airbag. So I'm going to go grab those tools and go back. I might go back today. I kind of got some stuff going on, but if not today, we'll go back tomorrow. Hopefully they don't crush it overnight. There's always a chance that they do. It's kind of funny. They put it online just this weekend, but it's actually been there. They say that it's been there since the 2nd, and today is like the 12th. So it's been there for like 10 days, and sometimes they get a little smashy. Sometimes they don't hold cars for more than 2 weeks. Sometimes I've seen them go for even less than that. So it kind of depends on what row it's in and what else is there and how stripped things are out. They'll go through it and be like, oh yeah, we're going to clear this row. Oh, we're going to clear this row. So I don't know. We'll find out. I'm going to try tomorrow because the dashboard's minty. And again, the one on the 90 here, it's in good shape, but it's not in good shape. It's got shrinkage around the vents like they do, and this one in the junkyard's perfect. So I'm gonna grab it because it's here, local, easy, and it's a pain in the ass to pull, but whatever. And of course, this probably causes scope creep on the B3, and we're probably now gonna do a heater core swap, because if we already have the dash out, blah 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 blah. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't feel like doing a heater core, but it probably needs one, and it'd be nice that I don't just sell it to somebody and then they're like, "Oh, a heater core blew up in my face," and they're like, "Oh yeah, I should have changed that when the dash was out." I'm rambling now. Anyway, we're gonna go unload these door carts. So we're gonna put in the dash. We're gonna redo the heater core, redo the timing belt, get it to its former glory, and get it running and driving again, so that we can be enjoyed and driven again. There's always a chance I fall back in love with it and want to keep it. So we'll see. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more project updates on this one. Should be soon.